Shalom Wakazak Mashmaka. Welcome to another episode of Shine Your Eye right here on GC Create TV. And I remain your one and only humble host and your brother, DGN Yasharala. Like you all know that on this show, we are always here to give you the information. I mean the mundane information behind every news that they might put out there. What are we talking about? We're talking about showing you from a different perspective what you are meant to see on the news, which they are still hiding from you all. But before we go on to this episode, we'd like to go on a short commercial break, as we'll be right back. Please don't go nowhere. It's still your program, it's still your show. Shine Your Eye right here on GC Create TV.
For sponsorship, advert placement, please call or WhatsApp this number +234 811 731 0928.
Welcome back from that short commercial break. And I'm sure you all will be asking yourself that what are we going to be talking about on today's episode of Shine Your Eye. Well, here is it. Firstly, we'll start with the news of the occurrence that happened in Nigeria this previous week. We will, first of all, we would like to send our condolence to David Adeleke, popularly known as Davido, for the loss of his son Ifeanyi, who drowned in the pool in the absence of his parent. Now, this will lead to what we'll be talking about majorly on that particular topic. At some point, I do ask myself a question: why is it that some mothers don't know their responsibility as a mother? We just will be like, is it that this man is a woman hater or something? No. Now, here's the fact. You women need to understand the fact that once you've gotten pregnant, your lifestyle needs to change. All those lifestyle of saying it's me and my boyfriend back then becoming me and my husband, you need to say I can adjust some things. Let it become it is me, my husband, and my child. Because even the Bible said something in the book of 1 Timothy, that's Timothy's Rishan, chapter 5, verse 14. It says, I would therefore that the younger women marry, bear children, guide the house, give none occasion to adversary to speak reproachfully. Now, here's my question. Why do you think the Bible itself says guide the house? Majority of you don't really understand you don't understand your role as a woman at home. Let me use that word. Out of 100% of women, I can boldly say that 75% of the women we have out there, they are partially or indirectly irresponsible. Let me use that word. Why do you think I said so? Don't think I'm actually a woman hater, but that's the fact. Why I said so is this. When the scripture says, let the woman guide the house, even the Bible says, the book of Genesis chapter 2, when Yahweh said, let us make for the man a helpmeet. Yahweh made you a wife to the man so that you can help him in guiding the house while he step out there to go and walk on the field. Fine, both of you are teammates, but your duty as a woman is still here to guide the house. But now we have women who will be trying to put themselves side by side with the man. Like, see this man, don't stress me. We have the same right. At least this child is also your child as well. Go and look after the child. Truth be told, every man know within their heart that their child deserves their attention too. It is not your duty as a woman to open your mouth to tell the men what to do. Yahweh has made it an hierarchical setup that after Yahuwah is Yahusha, then the man, after the man, then the woman. So what make you as a woman think that you can open your mouth to tell the man what to do? Majority of you think that because the man loves you, because both of you have become one flesh now, that means that you have the right to open your mouth and just let any jargons drop out of your mouth. These are some things that we all need to understand about marriage and life. Fine, for the fact that you want to step out, you want to have some time out there, why don't you also make your child be with you? Do you think every maid can be as careful as you, the mother? Every maid will only be careful with their own child because they know what they went through before they had that child. But that is why the Yoruba people in Nigeria give a particular adage. They will say, "Aja mo omo efun lomu, amo mo toya paje." It means the dog as a mother knows how to breastfeed its own child, but it knows how to hunt down the child of a rabbit. What does that mean? You as a mother, when you look at the pain which translates to the joy of motherhood, you will understand the fact that you need to cherish that child more than anything. Imagine if the mother of that child was actually around, or maybe probably she said she don't want to step out of the house alone, that she's going with the child. The child might probably escape death, but because of the mother was like, I want to live my life, let me just step out and at least feel free for once. And now look at what our own feeling free has ended up becoming. She going out there to go and feel herself, to go and live her best life, as make her to lose a 3-year-old child, which she bore after how many months of serious pain. This should be a lesson to all women, that you will learn to pay more attention to your child than the so-called peace that you claim that you need. That's one thing that some women are actually lacking, to be honest. After this, we'll be going to the next story, in which is immediately talking about one of our own dark-skinned brother, who is known as Kanye West. But before we go on this own issue, let us go on this short commercial break, as we will be right back. Don't go nowhere. It's still your show, Shine Your Eye, right here on GC Create TV.
sponsorship, advert placement, please call or WhatsApp this number +234 811 731 0928.
And you should try to give me a big gulp. Hallelujah.
And welcome back to the show. It's still your program, Shine Your Eye, right here on GC Create TV. And today on the show, like we've said earlier in the past segment, talking about the issue of Davido losing his child and talking about women paying more attention to their children than looking for so-called peace out there. Even myself as a father, for those of you who don't know, I'm actually a father. As we speak right now, I just can't turn the camera right now. As we speak, I have my daughter right here in the studio looking at me. Why can't I also, as well as a father, say that because I need silence in the studio, let me keep my daughter somewhere in the living room while I do my thing in the studio? No, it doesn't make no sense. Because without that child, there's nothing that can make me to be called a father. So I also need to pay attention and give her what she needs. She needs to be around me for safety. So that being said, like I said earlier before going to short commercial break, talking about Kanye. Now, look at what happened to Kanye. They claimed that he pronounced an anti-Semitic word. Now, here are some things I want to point out. Number one, there is nothing like Sem in the Bible. The 12 tribes of Israel, the Hebrews, known today, they are from the descendant of Shem, not Sem. So for those with the anti-Semitic tag, please be careful with what you're saying. Even the Bible itself says in the book of Revelation chapter 2 verse 9, it says that those that call themselves Jews but they are not, but are the synagogue of Satan. We all know that you, the so-called Ashkenazi, you, the so-called Jewish out there, the awakened Israelites know that you are not the Jew. You are nothing but the synagogue of Satan. You are the descendant of the devil the Bible speaks of. And we know that you are the same people who control the media. But no matter how they control the media, you cannot change the prophecy. Yahuwah has stated it that you, the same demon that we have out there, that you will end up coming to bow at the feet of his own people. Look at the book of Revelation chapter 3 verse 9. He said it clearly there. He said that these same people, that this synagogue of Satan, that they shall come to worship. Let me go there real quick. Revelation chapter 3 verse 9. That's Keziah chapter 3 verse 9. It says, behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Yahudim, that they are Jew, and are not, but do lie. Behold, I will make them to come and worship before your feet, and to know that I have loved you. Now, no matter how you can try to paint anything out there, listen, Yahuwah is superior. You can never change that. If you like, be the demon behind this whole world. Yahuwah has prophesied through his son Yahushua Mashiach that you will still fall before the feet of the 12 tribes of Yasharel to bow at our feet. So because you are in power today doesn't mean that yes, you can ruin everything. And also as well, this is also a warning to everyone out there. The book of Sirach chapter 6 verse 7 says, prove all things. Sorry, it says, if you will get a friend, prove him first, and don't be easy to credit him. Remember that even before now, Kanye starting up his own kind of Sunday service, whatever. Before we knew it, we saw the so-called the Bible of Jesus. Some people will say Kanye never made that book. Who knows? But here's the thing. I want you to have this at the back of your mind. Yahuwah is a user. He can use anybody, even though they are not chosen. He can use anybody for his own doing. For example, look at when Balak summoned Balaam to go and curse the people of Yasharel. The Bible itself said that for the fact that Yasharel was chosen by him, they cannot be cursed. For that singular act, Yahuwah used the donkey to open his mouth and speak. And that was where Balaam knew that yes, the Elohim behind the people of Yasharel is greater than him. When Balaam got to the land of Yasharel, instead of him to go there to go and curse them, he went there to start prophesying and blessing them. At the same time as well, why do you think that Yahuwah cannot use anybody? Yahuwah can use the devil, because everything actually they are subject to Yahuwah. So because Kanye West mentioned that the 12 tribes are the blacks, Americans, and blah blah blah, that is what he know. Why can't Kanye himself say that these so-called people who went through slavery are the 12 tribes? Why did they say that it is only the African American? That is one thing you should be asking yourself. Fine, Yahuwah might use Kanye to say that word so that even those stubborn and stiff-necked Israelites who might have heard this truth, but because they love the world, Yahuwah intentionally used Kanye, who is one of their favorite artists in the world, to proclaim this word that they are the 12 tribes of the chosen house of Yasharel. So what make you think that Yahuwah can use Kanye? It is the same Yahuwah that used Nekanon to say the same thing a couple of months ago. But where's Nekanon today? Is Nekanon keeping the commandment as we speak? Hell no. But Yahuwah just used them to just make sure that he proclaimed that word. So stop jumping to a conclusion that because Kanye said that we are the chosen seed of Yasharel, that doesn't mean that he is chosen yet. Let him prove himself to repent and start keeping the commandments. That is when you will know that yes, truly Kanye is truly awakened and chosen. Otherwise, every other thing actually is all just a total waste of time, you debating on it. And remember, Satan that owns this world, when you do things that err the devil, he will try to take away all the things he has given to you. Look at all the endorsements, all the deals that has been withdrawn now from Kanye. These are to tell you that truly Satan himself is upset that Yahuwah is using almost everything on earth to propagate the truth and to wake up his own people. But the fact still remains that no matter how hard Satan might try, he can never stop the prophecy of Yahuwah from coming to pass, and that's the whole fact.
For sponsorship, advert placement, please call or WhatsApp this number +234 811 731 0928.
Also, looking at the issue of this popular basketballer as well, who also, what he did was just that he posted on his Instagram page or on social media page that book, which they even made a movie, I think so, titled Negro. Is it Negro to Negro? I don't know. Okay. Hebrew to Negro. Yeah, Hebrew to Negro. Now, here's my question. He only posted that. And for that singular act, he has been receiving a lot of backlash. Why? These are one of the things I want you all to understand today. Listen, when it comes to the world of entertainment and sport, it is being owned and being governed by the devil itself, the wicked people of this world, the Haydens. I know that this actually might sound strange to you, but let us see from the scriptures if truly what we are saying is wrong or whether it is right. We will talk about the aspect of sports now. Now, in the book of Maccabees, First Maccabees, the book of First Maccabees, the book of First Maccabees, chapter 1. I will take from verse 13 and I'll take it down to verse 15. And it says, then certain of the people were so forward hearing that they went to the king, who gave them license to do after the ordinance of the Hayden. That's to get registered. Whereupon they built a place of exercise at Jerusalem according to the customs of the Hayden. Now, what is actually the place of exercise back then? That is the so-called sporting arena. The so-called sporting arena. These are things that have been existing even right before now. Yes. So now look at that verse 15. It says, and made themselves uncircumcised and forsook the holy covenant and joined themselves to the Hayden and were sold to do mischief. Now here's my question. What make you think that they ended up themselves being sold to mischief? Because they went to acknowledge and embrace the lifestyle of the Hayden, which is actually sport. Why is it that every time any of our dark skin color people is about to be used by Yahuwah to wake our people, the demon who control the entertainment world will always pull up, and majority of them actually they don't even care. They don't care about their soul being saved. Instead, they still want to continue to live their life based on the wealth and fame that they are getting from those people. That's why you see some people do come out to speak some truth, and the next second they are back online, back on the air, on the media to apologize for what they've said. Listen, you have said it already. Nothing can change it. Those who will be awakened through the word you've said, they will definitely be awakened.
Sponsorship, advert placement. Please call or WhatsApp this number +234 811 731 0928.
Welcome back from that short commercial break. Sorry, we have to just go on that commercial break because I need to attend to this little princess you are seeing here. This is my daughter actually. And she is always wanting to be around daddy because she wants to be like maybe in the future, I guess. So, like we were saying earlier about the issue of being used by Yahuwah to propagate the truth. Listen, you can't stop it. And that's the whole fact. Now, aside from that, now let us now speak about the recent occurrence, which is we're talking about the death of one of the so-called colored skin musical rap artists, the 28-year-old Takeoff, who was being shot. Now, here's my question. Majority of you will see what the news say, what the media will say. They'll keep saying he actually got himself involved in an argument and things like that and blah, blah, blah. And that was where he was shot. Why don't you try your best to connect the dots? That's what I want to ask you all. Why don't you try your best to connect the dots? For example, these are some things you should look out for. Why is it that in this image you are looking at right now, why do we have the Migos and these other two demon-looking humans with them, including this one at the center putting on a scarlet gown? That is one. The second part there is this. Why don't you ask yourself, why is Takeoff's own brother, that is Quavo, why is he putting on a pant with bullet shot prints on it? Why don't you ask yourself, at least if truly the both of them actually were at that scene where the argument popped up, why is it that the both of them never died through that gunshot? Also, since it is actually an open fire kind of thing, you can't tell me now that in America, which is actually a gun country, that celebrities like Takeoff and Quavo won't have their own guns with them. Definitely, you can't just shoot at someone in a gun country and the person or his own brother next to him won't pull out a gun to fire back. Why is it that at that scene, it was only Takeoff that was shot dead? Why? Truth be told, in case you all don't know, to my own view, Takeoff was not shot due to argument. Takeoff was actually sacrificed.
Who said that the righteous don't party? Are you hoping to hold a show having an exclusive DJ come to mix with righteous songs from various Hebrew artists coming from different parts of the world, bringing their unique voices to praise Yahuwah using the ministry of songs, and also having a DJ who can help us mix the sound of music together to make you shake your body and dance off your sorrow righteously? Please contact DJ UL Kingdom Music.
Yo, shalom and peace. Be encouraged. This is DJ UL. Hold on to the vision the Most High gave you. He will bring it to pass.
For booking and inquiry, please call DJ Joel on +1 770 256 2241. Call us today and let's make your event a memorable one. Joel Kingdom Music, bringing the vibe of righteousness into your event. For sponsorship, advert placement, please call or WhatsApp this number +234 811 731 0928. Who said that the righteous also can pull up a righteous swag? Lamentation chapter 4 verse 2 says that the sons of Israel are also referred as unto fine gold. This is enough to tell you that you can rock your swag and still yet be righteous. Join Great Awakening Clothing today to get the best of outfits, putting nice print, propagating the truth through your clothing to the face of every human on the street. We have it in varieties, from the face cap to the different designs of clothes, putting out the truth right on the clothes you're wearing, and also rocking the truth righteously in your swag, which we call the righteous swag of Great Awakening Clothing. That's why we are called Clothing That Ministers. For booking and order, please call +1 7 2 5 2 1 8 7 9 9 1. You can also visit our website at www.greatawakeningclothingline.com. Great Awakening Clothing LLC, the clothing that ministers.
Activate. 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 Activate.
So, with that being said, I will just simply say that there's something more to it. You can't just tell me now that among all the people present at that sport, if truly it was an argument, we all know how fearsome every so-called American can be, most especially when you have guns with you, when you belong to the street, because there is no one in the entertainment industry that doesn't belong to the street. They belong to the street, they belong to a particular gang. So you can't tell me now that someone like Takeoff and his brother could step out on the street without a firearm on them, to the extent that he lose guarded, and at the end of the day, Takeoff was the one who was being taken off and was shot dead. There is more to it that the media is trying to hide from us all. Otherwise, it will not just be Takeoff alone who will be shot dead. There should be more dead bodies on the floor. So that being said, I strongly believe that he was not just shot dead due to argument, but he was sacrificed based on the kind of so-called demon they worship in the rap world of entertainment. Like I keep telling you all, there is more to things that happens around us. It's just until when you read between the lines before you understand these things. So with that being said, I'm putting out to the wrap up today's episode of the show because of this little woman right here who is actually disturbing me. Is that one of the things we're talking about? You being a parent doesn't mean that because if you're trying to do some official things, you should neglect them. No. I can't say that because I'm trying to go and come on the program today right now when I have no one to help me look after her. That doesn't permit me to now leave her into the hands of a stranger. But I prefer to have her here with me on the show to disturb me. It's my peace. At least I can see her face to face and I can be sure that she is safe in my hands. So that being said, I'll be giving the wrap on the show today. And I pray that you all actually will learn some things from these mundane matters we've discussed on some topical issues that happened. If you'd like to for sponsorship and advertisement, please feel free to text or call this number right here on the screen. And also as well, if you'd like to also come on the show, if you want us to talk about some matters that you think you need us to share more light about, you want us to at least dissect and discuss about, please text the same number right here that you can see on the screen. And please, I would like us all to please learn how to shine our eyes and be our brother's keeper, because we are right out in a very dangerous world in which we can only watch each other's back. And that's just all I can say. I remain your humble brother, your humble host, DJ Nyasharala. And with that, I say bye for now.